All right, welcome back to episode 3 of the You Should Fact Check This podcast. I'm your host, and Peter is also your host. So welcome. I don't know why I say I'm your host every time because we don't have anyone else on. It's just me and Peter. So
I'm your host.
Peter is not the host. I'm the host. Peter is our guest. Welcome, Peter. He's a 2-time fat guy. And
thanks for having me on.
He's been through it. He knows the game.
Yeah.
So we're proud of him for
no pain in the game.
Yeah, we're proud of him for accomplishing the 2-time recoil.
Just the natural weight vest.
Yeah, natural weight vest. Honestly, I think you're onto something there when it comes to the natural weight vest. Yeah. So
honestly, I think I am too.
Yeah, you need to explain that to our audience of maybe there's right 2 now? At this point. Yeah. No, later. Okay, so probably later. Like when we're not on the podcast. That's a good time to explain.
A lot of attitude. All right. Natural podcast people. Natural weight vest people. Natural weight vest. All right. When you're young, okay, and I've not hit puberty yet, right? And you are still, your muscles still are not developed and your bone system is not developed still, right? The key to athletic performance in the future is to become fat and just a little chunky, not enough to ruin like your ability to do things, right? But just a little chunky, okay? And then once you hit puberty, your muscles start to grow, and that same 165 that you felt at 5'4", you're now 165 at 5'10", right? And you feel like you just got an absolute weight vest off your back. You can jump higher, run faster, and there's definitely absolutely no scientific evidence behind this. However, my bold claim of the day is that people with natural weight vests, once they lose those natural weight vests, are superior athletes.
Yeah, no, I zoned out super hard through the middle of that, but I agree with you. I think that I don't know that they're superior athletes, but I think I've been thinking about this for some other reasons, but once you get out of the fat territory and you start getting into the lean territory, you just start going all in, and then you become kind of like a gym rat animal. So
absolutely,
I think that there's something there. I think that there's, maybe we shouldn't test it because that kind of like insinuates that we should make kids a little chunky, but
they're already chunky anyway, dude.
You're right. We could just take kids that are already chunky and make them less chunky.
That should just be what the world should be doing.
Yeah, we should probably make people less chunky.
In part of my parents' business, they own a market. And so like after school every single day, kids just have just like $5-10 of cash, and they just bring it into the market and just buy whatever they want.
That's a
yesterday,
life, dude.
A girl got a Sprite, a king size Twix, a king size Snickers, and Twizzlers.
Well, that's tough, dude. But there's so many, dude. There's different people. Because I used to eat like shit when I was a kid.
Well, yeah.
Like I would literally eat like a whole full box of Oreos and be chilling. And there was like, in like a day.
Because you're built different.
Yeah, I'm just built different. But my metabolism is like off the chain.
Right.
So.
However, you would eat those Oreos, but you'd still go out and play outside and soccer.
Yeah, that's true. I was very active.
Yeah.
I was very active.
Yeah.
But
it's not like
it also made me
an
angry person.
Well, you're an angry person regardless, but it's not like you ate those Oreos.
Dude, I've gotten much less angry.
Yeah, sure you are. It's not like you ate those Oreos and then sat on your rumpus the rest of the day and just chilled.
Yeah, that was always difficult for me. I was not a good sitter.
Yeah, I was a great sitter. And so when I came home and my afternoon snack was a full bag of Doritos.
Did you just say dag of Doritos?
Bag of Doritos. Huh. Did you ever have those Maui onion Hawaiian chips?
No.
Oh, so good. So good, dude.
So your bold claim of the day is
Maui onion potato chips are the best.
Okay, changed it, but all right. My bold claim of the day is that everyone we know will own an NFT at some point.
Dude, I hate this. Why? Why do you do that?
Why do I do what?
Why is that your bold statement?
Because it's something that I believe. Just like you believe that chips are the best, I believe. Yeah, well, I believe that NFTs, everyone will own an NFT at some point. See, I think the problem here is you don't really understand.
I think that's not necessarily a bold claim.
I don't think you really understand what an NFT is.
It's a non-fungible token.
Yes, good work. You've got the name.
It's essentially like a digital baseball card.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
But it can be much more as well.
And what else can it be?
So the main reason I think that an NFT, everyone's going to own an NFT is because at some point that's just going to be how we give receipts. So like even
instead of like emailing them, you just get an NFT receipt.
Yeah, it'll be just sent to your wallet. And it'll be a receipt that's on the blockchain so that you have record of that receipt and there's no way of changing it.
I don't understand the purpose behind them.
Well, there's
like why all of a sudden are we like, because this all pertains to the metaverse, right? It's like trading cards in the metaverse.
No, it doesn't even have to. I mean, it can for sure, but it doesn't have to. Like, the thing about an NFT is the underlying technology is the blockchain. And within the blockchain, you can add on smart contracts. And smart contracts are where it really gets interesting, I think, because you can essentially sell these NFTs and create a market where people buy this digital token to do things in the real world. So it's like,
why not just collect baseball cards?
No, it can be both.
So are baseball cards and stuff going to get
no,
like, are they going to get NFT'd?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You think?
Yeah, but it'll be weird because they'll be both.
Yeah, I think that's really dumb.
Well, the thing about the thing about an NFT is so many of these NFTs that are out right now are literally worth nothing. In 2 to 5 years, they're worth zero.
Dude, that one sold for like $1 billion. No, well, that's just like
just not even true.
A pixelated like.
No, you don't even know what it is.
Little action figure thing.
What?
It was like a pixelated action figure thing, and it sold for like a couple $1 million.
Are you talking about the Bored Apes?
Bored Apes? No.
Okay. Well, there's a few. The first big one that really like made news was Beeple sold an NFT for $69 million. But his is actually really cool. Dude, just listen.
Creepy. No. Listen to this. Creepy. I'm on my phone right now, Googling what the most expensive NFT is. I typed in most, and guess what the first expensive thing down below is? That's so creepy.
It's listening to you.
I don't like that at all, dude.
On that note, there's a fantastic podcast on Joe Rogan's podcast with, I forgot what the guy's name is, but it's about Google, and he does all this information looking at Google. The amount of control that Google has over people is honestly terrifying. Yeah, and I've stopped using Google. I use Brave browser now, so if you guys are about it, if you want to look into it. Why'd you stop
using Google?
Huh?
Why'd you stop using Google?
Because they're tracking literally everything that you're doing. Yeah, that's a CryptoPunk. You're right. So CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, Beeples. Beeples is really cool.
I'm still creeped out with that. That's gross.
Well,
I don't like that.
If you want to be even more creeped out, you should go check out that podcast. But back to
who is it with?
I'll tell you. I'll put it in the show notes.
Show notes.
But Beeple is a digital artist, and he's been making one digital art piece every single day, no matter what's going on that day, for the past like 13 years. So he's made them when the day his kids have been born. He's made them when people in his family have died. He makes them every single day. And he compiled, I think it was 5,000 pieces into one piece. And that's what he sold for $69 million. And then he sold another one for $60 million after that.
Okay. So my question, he sells this, right?
Yeah.
And he says it's what, a one of one or whatever?
Right. It is a one of one. Yes.
Yeah. But also he doesn't sell can't he just save the thing on his computer?
Oh, I could.
So what's the point?
Well, I mean, it's just like you can go to an art museum and take a picture of the most famous artworks there are.
But no. But you can't have the picture in your house.
Yeah, you can. Why can't you?
Well, okay. So if you take
my camera, if you take my camera, which you're allowed to in a lot of these places, and you take a picture, even on your iPhone, the iPhone's cameras are so good, and you take a picture of a Monet, and then you crop it properly and you print it, you can have it in your home.
Okay. But what about a painting like a Mona Lisa?
Go take a picture of it.
Yeah, but you can't have the painting in your house.
Right, exactly. That's the same thing.
But that's dumb.
You don't have ownership of that. Right.
So what I'm saying,
you're making my argument.
Well, okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is that this guy who created this NFT, what's to say he just won't go out and sell this whole NFT to another person?
Oh, he can't. He owns it. The person who bought it owns it.
But how do you know that guy didn't keep the file on his computer of the NFT?
Well, he probably did.
So why doesn't he just?
Because he'll have legal rights against him if he does. He can't. Also, I think, there are questions like that can be asked, but there's a lot that
sounds fishy.
Well, of course, anything new is going to sound fishy. The internet sounded fishy.
No.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. I just think I don't like it.
That's fair.
That's what I think.
I think a lot of I love NFTs. I'm actually working on some NFT projects for my businesses.
You would?
Yes, I would. I'm going to take advantage of great business opportunities.
You would.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
I think that this podcast is going to end up being a lot of me bringing forward new innovative ideas and you not liking them.
Well, I just think that these new innovative ideas aren't actually helping people.
How are they not helping people?
NFTs, like what? It's just like, I mean, I get it. It's artwork and that's a scene that people are into, but like, come on. I don't know. We're so good right now. We're just chilling.
We're so good right now? What?
Well, not actually like good, because we're clearly not good. But like, I don't know why we need more technology. Because I just don't like with the technology how like it's the same thing with like the vaccinated and unvaccinated in terms of like the vaccine card, is that it's going to come to the point where if you're not vaccinated, you're not going to be doing certain things.
No, it's not.
And the same, I mean, maybe eventually it's the same. It's that way in New York right now. But anyway,
okay.
Maybe not long term. Maybe not long term.
Yeah. Everywhere else is dropping. I'm in the only state that has a mask mandate. So.
Yeah, Washington dropped theirs.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm in the most beautiful place on earth. You know, I can see.
Anyway,
I can see people's eyes.
Anyway,
Sounded really nice, actually.
That did? Should I put this closer to my mouth when I talk?
No, you should not. It's very creepy at this point.
Leave it in the show notes.
Just wanted to say that for so long, huh?
Yeah. Well, the fax machine just came on. That's crazy. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, what was I saying? Oh, with all this technology, right? With all the technological advances, you're not going to be able to do certain things if you don't follow along with the technological advances. And that is what I don't.
Well, that can definitely be true, but it can also, technology can advance our abilities to not have to do that, not have to worry about that. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It can go both ways. People can create technologies that make it harder for you to do things, but they can also create technologies that make it easier for you to do things. Like I saw this one technology. This is something that I think is very interesting. I don't think that it's necessary, but it's very interesting. A full at-home testing machine. And I think this is really interesting because, theoretically, you could just put this machine at your house, and then it could get over-the-air updates about what the new strain is or whatever is going on. And then you could just test yourself, and it would know exactly what to test for. You wouldn't have to go out and get new tests. I don't think
it's just stupid because
I think I agree it's stupid. I agree it's stupid. But this is what I'm saying. It's a new technology that could be beneficial, right? Like because I mean, like, hopefully not, but say that we actually have a virus that's far more deadly, that's actually super dangerous. If you were able to just test yourself at home on the fly, and then there was a new strain that was just as dangerous, you could update it immediately to the new code of what it looks like, and then test yourself right away and know that you're negative, then it's, I mean, how beneficial would that be? It would be hugely beneficial.
I mean, it would be super beneficial, but like, also, are those testing machines going to be free?
No.
See, that's the problem.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. It depends on how motivated your country is to make it possible. Because
clearly our country will not be using those testing machines.
I don't think that that's clear. I think that I agree now that they have one agenda, which is vaccination.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, like, even if people get that, or even if, let's say in a perfect utopian world, those machines are free, everyone gets one.
Yeah.
There's literally 100% chance that there's going to be less than 60% of people that use it every day.
Possibly. Yeah, I don't know that it would be.
Obviously, depending.
Yeah, I mean,
depending
that's
on how
just
deadly the disease is.
Super, like, you just said less than 60%. I mean, I don't know where you would get any of those numbers from, but there's definitely going to be a subset of the community that does not perform the testing. Absolutely.
I just say 60% because politically, usually 60% of the people are in favor of what's going on politically. Usually, obviously not right now because it's like 20%. But
well, yeah. But I mean, we talked about, if it's stupid deadly,
yeah,
then people are going to test.
But if it's stupid deadly, are we actually going to be going outside? And
well, I mean, it depends on who you are, right? There's people today that are still, I mean, in states that don't have mask requirements and people understand that masks aren't doing what they were said to be doing. People are still masking up like crazy. Like, even when no one else is, they put the mask on because they're terrified.
They're robots.
I would call them sheep.
They're sheep robots.
They're sheeple.
They're sheep.
So I think that, there's going to be tons of technologies that I bring forward on this that you're going to hate.
Well, that's just because technology's stupid, and
you're an old soul.
Go back to the wheel.
You're an old soul. Yeah, no, exactly.
I was born in the wrong generation.
Speaking of technology, I'm guessing I'm guessing you watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the new electric car.
Peter, there's tons of new electric cars. That doesn't sway me whatsoever.
That was like the number. Okay.
Are you talking about the BMW ad?
No. It was a brand new I've never heard of the card before.
I didn't see that ad, but I know that BMW had an ad where they had Arnold Schwarzenegger play. What was it?
Wasn't that?
What did he play? Hercules or something like that? It was a stupid ad. I mean, all these people are spending millions of dollars on these ridiculous ads, and Tesla's just putting in work. So
yeah,
I don't know I don't know what the company is that you're talking about. I'm interested. Was it Rivian or Lucid? Okay.
Polestar.
Polestar? Oh, Polestar is not new. Yeah. They've been around for a while.
Well, it was new to me.
Yeah.
New to me.
Everything's new to you, Peter.
Dude, did you see the crypto commercial?
So that's what that's what I was going to talk about. So
that was crazy.
There were lots of crypto commercials. Which one are you talking about? The barcode one?
The QR code one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read about it?
It crashed the website.
Yeah. So their marketing campaign worked so well, and they put all of this money into making this or paying for this. They didn't really have to put any money into making the ad. But they put so much money into paying for the ad space, but they didn't beef up their servers enough to warrant the amount of people that were going to their website. So, it's hard to even say whether it failed or didn't fail because now they're getting talked about even more.
I bet it succeeded.
It was crypto.com, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. They just had literally a bouncing QR code, just like the old TVs and that meme from The Office.
Yeah.
And that's a genius ad.
Genius.
Yeah. If they would have
definitely had a target audience though.
Well, yeah, they're literally that's their target audience is everybody, everybody who's watching the Super Bowl.
No. What I'm saying is if there's a room of a bunch of 60+-year-olds, who's to know that they would have known to pull out their,
Well, after the pandemic, probably a lot. Before pandemic, probably not very many. But now after the pandemic, people are like, oh, shit, is this a menu?
I pulled out my phone instantly because I didn't know
what it was.
Yeah, I didn't know what company it was.
Right. That's why it was so genius because they put no branding on it. So everyone's like, well, now I got to figure out what the hell this is about.
And then it immediately said $15 off. And it was like,
did yours crash when you scanned it?
No.
Oh, so you were actually on the website.
I was on the website, yeah. And they had a deal going of $15 off your first crypto, or no, you get $15 of Bitcoin for free if you sign up now.
Damn.
I didn't sign up.
Well, there's where you made your dire mistake, Peter. You could have been $15.
I doubled down on Dogecoin though.
Again.
Yeah.
When?
Right before the Super Bowl started, because there was speculation that McDonald's was going to start accepting Dogecoin.
Who is it that did start accepting Dogecoin?
Tesla.
I know that. There was another company.
It's going to take off, dude. It's going to the moon.
Okay, Peter, every technology that I bring forward that's actually interesting and actually has some warrant in society. Actually, I do think Dogecoin has some warrant in society, but you're backing Dogecoin, but you hate NFTs. So you're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
I'm not backing Dogecoin. The only reason
you're literally backing Dogecoin.
No, I'm not backing Dogecoin. I'm backing Dogecoin stock.
No. That's not how that works, Peter.
Well, that's how that should work.
No.
The only reason I'm backing Dogecoin is so I can make money off of it.
It's a currency.
Yeah. Well, I'm backing it to do better.
Right.
I don't want to use it. I just want it to have other people use it.
So you're telling me if you made a shit ton of money in Dogecoin and you could use it at the grocery store, you wouldn't use it?
I'd probably sell it for American dollars and then go use that.
Why would you do that?
Because they're interchangeable.
Right, but okay.
Because I also don't know because it's
adding
on
another
Robinhood.
Step. Well,
it's on Robinhood, so I don't understand.
So you don't own it.
I'm investing in the stock.
No, you actually are. So if you're doing it through Robinhood, you don't actually own those Dogecoin.
Yeah, I'm just investing in the stock.
No, you're investing. Yeah, essentially, you're investing in the difference between when you bought it and when you sell it.
Yes.
Yeah. So
therefore, I don't have the Dogecoin, so I'm gonna have to put it back to American dollars anyway.
Yes. Well. Yeah, and that's.
Are you not proud of me anymore?
No, I'm much less proud of you for sure. I'm not sure that I was very proud of you for buying Dogecoin.
You're much less proud of me now that I just don't own the Dogecoin itself.
Well, yeah, because you didn't do the research. It's unfortunate.
Well, of course I didn't do the research.
Why not?
It was down to like 14 cents, so I put like $250 in it, and we'll see what happens.
It was down to 14 cents. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, why do you think that it will go to the moon?
Because Elon Musk tweeted about it.
No, that's bad.
No,
you need to have a better one.
Because it's gone high before.
How high?
64 cents.
And it went back down to 14.
Yeah.
When did it go to 64 cents? That I think that, well,
May 5th, 2021, it went to 69 cents.
Okay.
So that means.
So what you're doing right now is high speculation trading. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's a complete. This
is gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling for sure. I understand.
And you have an addictive personality.
I understand.
Yeah. So this leads you straight to Vegas. You know that, right? This leads you straight to a sewer. You know that, right?
See, I think that I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe. No, I feel a lot more.
I think this leads you to a dumpster.
I am not an addicted gambler.
I think this leads you to drugs.
I do enjoy drugs.
Yeah, Peter is very familiar with drugs because he's had multiple surgeries. And he's a fan.
I do like myself some Oxy. Anyway.
I don't know how you could like that. It messes your brain up so much.
Well, yeah, I didn't say it was good for me.
I'm not saying that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like your cognitive abilities while you're on it, you're just like, I'm mush.
Yeah, and then watch a comedy movie while you're on Oxy, and then you'll experience why you love it so much.
I don't think I could.
Dude, I watched the interview like immediately after surgery while I was just super high on Oxy.
Yep.
That is the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
What if you watch it? So have you watched it since you were on Oxy?
No.
And you don't want to. Yeah. You don't want to ruin it. I mean, it is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
I don't remember much of it. All I know is I was giggling the whole damn time.
Yeah. Well, there's upsides to everything.
Yeah. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
So I was actually on my way back from Durango.
So that's a yes or no question. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah. So I was on my way back from Durango, and I did listen to it mainly, but I watched it a little bit. Why?
Any thoughts?
I thought it was brutal watching OBJ re-tear his knee.
Yeah, that was very sad.
That hurt like hell. Yeah, that was, I don't even, I have no feelings towards the guy, but knowing that he literally just made it back from recovering from that and then doing it again made me a little sick inside.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal.
Yeah. It just goes to show you that no matter how much money you put into something, there's always a downside. There's always a possibility. Like, cause he probably put in millions into recovering from that.
Oh yeah. Millions into recovering and maintaining.
Yeah. And it just
literally, I bet he retires.
Oh, he should. He won the Super Bowl and he scored the first touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no...
Cooper Kupp is the man, dude.
Cooper Kupp
you probably don't even know who that is.
I do. He's the guy that caught it multiple times.
Is this what I sound like when you do business?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, I sound so dumb then.
Oh, that was really, that was nice. That was really nice of you to say. Yeah. No, I know who Cooper Kupp is. He's the, I don't know, the receiver.
There you go. Yeah. Super Bowl MVP.
Was he the MVP?
Yeah.
That
2 touchdown passes, like 92 yards, 8 receptions or something like that.
More than half of those receptions were in the final drive.
Yeah. And that stat line was like a slow game for him this year.
Well, hopefully in the Super Bowl that it's not. Well, I guess, hopefully for you that it's more in the Super Bowl, but hopefully for the Super Bowl it's less because it's more entertaining, I think.
He was the only player outside of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers to get MVP votes.
What does that even mean? There aren't MVP votes for a bunch of people every Super Bowl?
No, for the season. MVP.
Oh. I mean, how would I know? All you said was MVP.
Because Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers weren't in the Super Bowl.
Right. Well, I thought you were talking about past Super Bowls.
No.
Okay. I mean, don't act like that was a stupid question because you phrased it terribly.
No, I phrased it wonderfully. That's pretty funny. Did you watch the halftime show?
Yes, fantastic halftime show.
Yeah, I thought so too. Everyone I've talked to hated it.
What? Dude, Again, we're going back to what I said last week and I stand by it. Are you sure all the people that you're talking to aren't just like stupid?
Maybe.
Because everyone that I've talked to said it was the best halftime show that they've seen in a long time, if not the best.
Right. I think everyone's qualm with it.
Oh, is that you're yawning? That's great.
I think everyone's qualm with it. Qualm.
There you go.
Qualm with it is that they wish they all did a song together and it wasn't just like individual each time. But the fact
I disagree with that. Because every other Super Bowl, they try and do too much by bringing too many people into one thing.
Yeah.
Just let the good songs be good songs.
You don't want Eminem and Mary J. Blige just rapping together.
You don't.
Like they don't mix.
Also, I think Mary J. Blige was the worst part of the Super Bowl halftime show.
Well, obviously, but
make that.
I can't say it on camera.
Yeah, let's. Charlie's gonna be mad at me for that.
I haven't shared this with Katie, so
have you not? She hasn't watched the first one.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, you just keep forgetting. So. I see how it is.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Okay. Well,
do you have the Instagram page up and running?
Peter, literally all you do is show up and say, "Hey, I'm ready to go if you are."
That is what a co-host does.
No, that's what a guest does, actually.
I am a co-host guest.
You're my recurring guest.
I'm the guest co-host.
You're going to be the most recurring guest on this podcast is what you're going to be.
Perfect. I don't know how to do social media, so that's why you do it. I don't know how to do any of this. The only thing I know how to do is talk sports. So that's why I'm here. That's the end of my statement.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
I couldn't even email you the
that was rough.
Voice recording from last week.
I wasn't asking you to email it. I was asking you to upload it to Dropbox. I gave you so many options. Email, Dropbox, Google Drive, and you couldn't figure out any of them. And I just figured it out.
I probably should have just shipped it UPS and it would have been there
sooner. Yeah, probably. So give me your analysis on the Super Bowl. How was it? Like the actual game? Is that a touchdown? I'm not sure what that meant.
No, I'm thinking. I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Had it ups and downs.
Most generic statement you could have made.
Yeah. I don't know. I was really disappointed. I don't like blaming things on the refs. And that call on 3rd and 10 in the fourth quarter where the Rams threw the ball over the middle and they called a holding on the receiver that now gave him an automatic first down instead of 4th and 10. I think that call not ruined the game, but I think the way they were calling the game all game long, just letting people play, was awesome.
Right.
Like, it was awesome. And then they called like 3 holding or pass interferences in the last 5 plays.
So you're saying it was rigged?
I'm not saying it's rigged.
Sounds like you said.
I'm not saying it's not rigged.
It sounds like you're saying there was a bias.
I'm saying that calls should be reviewable in the last 2 minutes.
Interesting. What is that? So they're not reviewable. Are they reviewable the rest of the game?
No. Calls aren't reviewable at all.
Is that a new rule? I always thought they were reviewable.
No, that's not a new rule.
Oh, so yeah.
Oh. There's no VAR.
So their review is just talking with the other refs about it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the field.
So that's what I see.
And recalling what they think.
Recalling. What do you mean by that? Because you did
this? Recalling what they just saw.
You did this?
Yeah. Recalling.
Recalling what? Like, are they listening? Like, is someone telling them what happened?
No.
Okay.
If you let me speak.
Well, I'm trying to, but you're not understanding.
If they recall, like, exactly what they just saw with the other refs on the field.
Okay. So they're, like I said, they're just talking about it.
Yeah, they're just talking about it. Yep. Recalling. They're recalling.
What else would they be doing? Predicting the future?
Maybe.
They could be.
Maybe.
Did you see that no-look pass from Stafford?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
wild.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
However, Mahomes does that on a regular basis.
Wasn't in the Super Bowl.
But also, he's done no-look passes in the Super Bowl.
But he wasn't in the Super Bowl, is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, he was not in the Super Bowl. He lost.
So I don't know what to tell you about that.
He choked, actually. He did not play well.
Well, maybe he should have been doing less no-look passes.
Maybe.
He plays for the Chiefs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I should tell you something about that, but we'll do it off air.
Okay.
Where were we? Secrets. Make no friends.
The no-look pass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It's crazy. It's just shows the amount of trust that receiver will be in that spot, and B, like, skill level of what seems like a very unskilled looking person.
Does he look unskilled?
If you just look at Matt Stafford, dude, he does not look like an athlete.
I mean, neither does Tom Brady.
Exactly.
Is Matt Stafford the next Tom Brady?
No.
Okay, who is the next Tom Brady?
Matt Stafford's who's the next Tom Brady?
Is it this Joe kid?
Either Burrow. It's either Mahomes, Burrow, or Josh Allen.
Okay.
And they're all in the AFC, which is quite the bummer.
Yeah. Makes for good competition in season, huh?
Makes for good competition in season, but we'll never see them play each other in the Super Bowl, which kind of stinks.
Well, they'll get traded at some point.
Mahomes is on a 10-year contract.
Okay, well, there's 2 other guys that you mentioned.
I don't think they'll ever leave where they're at.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like basketball where it gets diced around every year.
Or yeah.
Football players seem pretty loyal.
That's interesting.
But that actually brings me to basketball. Did you see the big blockbuster trade this week?
1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Is that the quarterbacks are loyal or the rest of the players? Because I feel like people get transferred a lot in football. I don't watch it very much, but
I feel like the quarterbacks are pretty loyal.
Like the star players, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. If you're a star player somewhere, why would you transfer and try and be a star somewhere else, huh?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know.
So disrespectful.
I just think that to yawn.
Yeah.
Dude,
also mid talking yawn, like not even while someone else is talking. You're just like,
had a long day. I want the podcast listeners to know that I am also human, and I also have other things to do. And yawning is perfectly okay.
Okay. I don't even. Well,
other stuff's going on, Devin.
That's great. I'm sorry your life's falling apart.
No, it's actually doing pretty well. Got 2 paychecks this week, so that's crazy.
Nice.
I got 2 jobs.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I just feel like the quarterbacks are super loyal.
That's cool.
Because, like, let's be honest. Josh Allen lives in Buffalo, New York.
Yep.
Not exactly a hotspot. Joe Burrow lives in Cincinnati, Ohio. Not exactly a hotspot.
He's from Ohio, though.
I mean, he is, yeah.
So.
Patrick Mahomes lives in Kansas City. St. Louis. No.
That's just popping.
Kansas City, Missouri. Not exactly a hotspot.
Okay. Didn't know any of
that. That always made me so mad that Kansas City is in Missouri, not Kansas.
I literally didn't know that until this moment.
Really?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, Kansas City's in Missouri.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even fucking know where Missouri is.
It is in the Midwest.
Well, I could have guessed that by the name, but, I don't know where.
How could you have guessed that?
Missouri? Is there a more Midwest name?
Kansas.
I don't even know if that's more Midwest.
Iowa?
Iowa's pretty Midwest. But Missouri, dude?
Arkansas? That's pretty south.
Yeah, that's south. I even knew that. Well, sometimes you got to just do it to them.
No, I bet your geography is terrible.
I can draw the shit out of the map. I have no idea where I can't label the places.
Am I north or south of you?
You're what? You're north of me. I mean, what? You think I'm retarded?
That's easy.
I know directional.
You're going to get canceled. You're going to get canceled for saying that word.
I'm sorry.
I do not condone that word.
That's because you got called it a lot. I mean, so did I. It's okay. But
what were you going to say?
I know my directions really well. I can't label places.
I don't know my directions very well.
North, south, east, west, that's easy. I can go to a city, I can drive around once and I can know where I'm going. I can't tell you a street name. I can barely tell you a street name in Albuquerque, but I can get anywhere.
Nice.
Just built different, dog.
Head big for no reason.
But you wanted to talk about the NBA.
Yeah, did you see the blockbuster trade that just happened?
I honestly don't even know when the NBA season is.
It's right now.
Okay.
So James Harden got traded for Ben Simmons.
James Harden was playing for
the Nets.
I was actually going to guess that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was playing for the 76ers.
Didn't know that.
And Ben Simmons,
he's good, huh?
Ben Simmons he's very good, huh? But he's been holding it's blockbuster trade.
Oh.
So he's been holding out all year long because he didn't want to play for the 76ers and he's been having mental health issues. So the 76ers decided to trade him because he said he'll never play for the 76ers again.
What the hell is his problem?
That's the thing. That's what I was going to ask you.
How much is that motherfucker getting paid?
A buttload of money.
What a pansy.
Same with James Harden.
That's bullshit.
James Harden.
What a bitch.
See, that's what I was saying. Do you think that these professional players should have... I don't like
that guy. I don't like Ben Simmons anymore. I don't care how good he is.
Do you think these professional players should have the right to just ask for trades and leave?
No, I think if you're getting paid, you do the goddamn job.
But what if you want to do the job somewhere else?
I think you can ask for a trade. But you can't just say, I'm not going to fucking play.
But he cited mental health issues that he wasn't going to play.
Oh, well, that's great. That's so easy. I mean, that's literally a nothing. That's like, everybody has mental health issues, bro. That is so upsetting. Oh, man.
Yeah.
How much was he getting paid?
I'll look up his contract right now.
Because that's like, oh, man. That's so insulting.
He's on a 5-year, $170 million contract.
Oh, goddamn, dude. I would go through hella mental health problems to make $175 million. Fuck.
So $24 million a year. And James Harden.
Was James Harden in the same boat? Was he saying the same shit?
No, he just said he wanted to trade.
Okay, great. And he was playing good, huh?
James Harden is on the exact same contract.
Dude, if I'm being honest, if I'm a coach or a manager, a team manager, whatever you call him, and this guy's being a fucking pansy, I'm not signing him to my team. Because what if he does the same shit on your team?
Well, I don't think he will, because
thinking is great, Peter. I mean, God damn it. That is bullshit, dude.
Well,
I mean, how much mental health issues were you going through with the fucking team that you were playing with in college? But you just fucking played your ass off as much as you could, right?
I didn't know I was going through mental health issues until I got done.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, I was pretty depressed. That was crazy.
Right, exactly. But you just fucking kept playing.
Yeah.
Because you're not a bitch.
Well, I also wasn't making $170 million a year.
Exactly.
Well,
you're making nothing, actually.
Well, yeah, I know.
And he's getting paid to play basketball for people.
But he's getting paid that amount whether he plays or not.
Right, which is bullshit. They should take it away from him.
Well, they did start finding him as it went on. So let me see how much he had to pay in fines.
I mean, if you're going to say that and not play and then not make the money, that's fine. I think you can do that. But if you're going to...
So he got fined by the team $19 million. Well,
that's a lot of fucking money, actually.
Yeah.
So he made $5 million. Because he's making 24 a year, right?
Yeah. So he was getting fined $360,000 per missed game. And he missed 50 games.
Missed 50 games?
Yeah.
You don't like basketball at that point.
Yeah.
You're in it for just the money.
Yeah.
And
maybe that's his mental health issue, was trying to figure out if he actually liked basketball or not.
Play.
Let him play.
You know a good way of figuring out whether you like basketball or not? Play in it.
Well, I mean,
he's getting fined a lot of money, which is, I'm glad he was getting fined, because if he was just sitting on the fucking bench saying, I don't want to play and making the money,
right,
that's absolutely absurd. But still, dude, I mean, I don't understand that bullshit. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
Some people have it so good, and that's coming from a guy who has it fucking good. That you can just, there are people that don't get to just say, I'm having a mental health problem.
Right.
You got to take care of your family. That is so annoying.
That's half the mental health problem.
What?
Taking care of your family. So that's half the mental health problem, is taking care of your family.
Yeah, making sure your family has enough fucking money to have food. That's the mental health problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
cucumbers aren't cheap.
And that motherfucker made $5 million saying, I don't want to play on this team.
Right.
And he's good as hell at basketball.
Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, what were his averages?
I mean, who cares anymore, right? It was so long ago. 50 games?
No, he played. That's just this year. He played last year.
Right, exactly. Irrelevant.
What do you mean irrelevant?
Who cares anymore? Basketball moves so fast.
Yeah. It is a fast-paced game.
Was he training? I don't understand this.
He was training on his own.
He was training on his own?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So he averaged 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Not good enough to say that. Not good enough.
But also, he was a lot better than that.
Doesn't show it.
Well, it's not all about stats, Devin.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
He played 35 minutes a game.
How long is a basketball game? 50?
48.
Oh, that's so annoying. Make it a fucking round number.
And his usage percentage was above 20% each of his first 4 years.
What does that mean? What's a usage percentage?
Like how often he's used on the team, whether that's defense, offense. So he was involved in 20% of the 76ers plays.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I have zero idea of whether that's good or not. It doesn't sound great. Shit. What's LeBron's usage percentage? That's
LeBron's at 31%.
Oh, so not good enough still. You know?
Who else do you know? What other player do you know?
Kobe, but he's dead.
Rest in peace. Kobe Bryant's usage percentage was 30.
KD. Well, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Kevin Durant is a lanky motherfucker. He's good, huh? Is he still good?
Very good. He's very good. He is 31%.
Okay, yeah. So Ben Simmons is just not good enough to be acting like that.
So now Ben Simmons got traded to the Nets where KD is at and Kyrie Irving.
Oh, so he's going to look like a nothing burger.
But Kyrie Irving can't play in the home games because he's not vaccinated.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hold up.
And I think our podcast froze. So that's fun.
Oh, butter. Okay. This is awkward. Okay. Don't want to go to that one. Just put me on mine. No, go back. Peter Byrne. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Are you back?
Yeah, are you back?
Yeah, my thing my internet just kicked me. It just kicked me from the internet.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm on my phone. I don't know why that happened, but we're doing it live. So
was it still recording me that whole time?
I believe so. I believe Craig was recording both ends, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it was still recording.
Craig was still up on my end.
Okay, good.
I probably should have filled that with some talking then.
No, it's cool. I'll cut it. Thank you. I just got the text.
Yeah, you froze. Anyway, so Kyrie. So now he's playing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving can't play in their home games because he is not vaccinated.
So stupid.
Yeah.
I'm on both sides of that one. I'm like, you're getting paid too much money. He's getting fined for all those games, though, huh?
No.
Okay. This is questionable. I don't really know where I fall on this one. I don't think that some of the most athletic and high performance people in the goddamn world should be required to get a goddamn vaccine.
Right.
But I also think you're making too much money to just say no.
Right.
And you're providing a service, essentially. So.
Oh, he is getting fined.
He is getting fined.
Yes.
How much?
$15.6 million.
In total. So far.
No, that's how much he gets fined for the year.
Oh, because he's just said that he's not going to play the whole year until the.
Well, he did say he was going to get. Yeah.
Okay.
So he initially wasn't going to play the entire season. However.
Well, because this is obviously an NBA mandate.
Oh yeah, but okay. So it's the New York mandate. Because he's technically a government employee, I think, or he's a New York employee. So all New York citizens.
What
all
team
New
is
York
this again?
employees.
New York.
Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets. That's a
New York
private
City
company.
But it's a New York City mandate.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And I guess if he's on a corporation of more than 100 people, which he for sure is, then he technically you're supposed to get vaccinated. All this vaccination shit is so stupid. It's so stupid.
Especially since it doesn't even work.
Huh?
Especially since it doesn't even work really anymore.
Well, it's not going to work for him. I mean, what the hell? That guy, he's literally getting fined $15 million. You don't think that's going to save his goddamn life if he gets COVID? I mean, we had the fattest, ugliest president get COVID and he lived.
Right.
And I'm almost positive Joe Biden got it, but they made it secret.
You think?
There's no backing for that. I just came up with that in my head, but I'm positive.
He's for sure had it.
And if he hasn't, he's going to get it and he's going to live.
Or not, dude. He's in some pretty tough shape.
He's going to live because they're going to will him to live. They'll turn him into a puppet.
He's already a puppet.
Right. I understand, but they'll turn him into a legitimate puppet. They'll just put animatronics inside of him.
Oh.
It wouldn't be hard. Your animatronics wouldn't have to be good because he already doesn't look like a person.
No, he's pretty puppety for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So the crazy part, the kicker of that though, is that say the Utah Jazz are coming to play in New York City, the Barclays play the Nets. Okay.
Yeah.
If the unvaccinated players for away teams can come play in Brooklyn.
Oops.
But the unvaccinated Brooklyn players can't play.
Yep, that's wrong. Yeah, no, none of it makes any sense.
Isn't that weird? That's ridiculous, right?
That makes no sense.
Whereas Kyrie Irving can go play in different arenas, so he can go play at any away game.
Because none of them have mandates. Actually, even if they did have a mandate, what you're saying is he could still play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like for instance, the Orlando Magic have a ton of unvaccinated players on their team, and so they can just go and play the Nets, no problem. But Kyrie still can't play.
That's kind of sick. I don't know about any of this anymore. I don't give a shit. You know?
I don't think anyone does.
Why? I mean, who cares? But get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. Don't force it on people. Let people make their own goddamn decisions. If someone wants to get a little prick, then let them get a little prick. I'm talking about a small person that yells at you and is an asshole. That's what I'm talking about. Am I going to get boosted?
Are you going to get boosted? Yeah.
No. I got the J&J so long ago, and
so did I.
That's all I've gotten, and I'm dying because of it for sure. But
why are you dying?
Oh, it's gonna kill me. I'm positive.
I would think that the other ones have more of a chance to kill you than the J&J does.
Do you think?
Because the J&J is a vector. It's just the same thing as like a flu shot.
Hell yeah. I love vectors, dude.
Whereas the other
curse you, tiny toilet.
Whereas the other two were mRNA.
Right.
So if anything, they're going to be different than what you've already had in your life in terms of vaccines.
Yeah. No, sure. That's great. I don't know. I think, you know, if the food that we're putting into our body is giving us cancer, then for sure any Jesus Christ, any sort of vaccine is going to give us cancer.
You need to eat more antioxidants.
Why? You have no idea what my diet is. You're the one yawning. You're the one yawning this whole time. Maybe you need more antioxidants.
That's because I haven't eaten lunch yet. All right.
Well, that was stupid.
Well, I was working this morning.
What do you do, Peter? What do you do?
What do I do?
Give me a rundown. Give me a freaking rundown of your job. You got two though, huh?
So I work at my parents' restaurant.
Hell yeah. Slinging burritos.
My big boy job that I'll actually make into a career is once I pass my certification, which is the Certified Strength Conditioning Specialist certification.
Is that a national thing?
I will. Yeah.
Okay, great. You can move down here. Cool.
I will be. So right now I'm coaching group fitness classes, and that sounds really dumb. It's not Orange Theory, and it's not CrossFit. It's like not in between either.
What are the type of people? Are they like short, stubby?
All lengths for sure.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Some diversity. Yeah. You getting some color in there? Probably not too much in Montana.
Yeah. No, mostly. You're frozen again, so I'm just going to keep talking.
Well, you're frozen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen too. So the nice thing about this is I'm not going to freeze because I'm recording on my end. So you can say that I'm frozen, but that's not what the audience is going to see.
Right. They're gonna my voice nice and clear on your
stupid face? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, your vocal tones are magical on this end.
Your vocal tones are very choppy on this end.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe it's because it's a better audio quality, so it's a little bit more bandwidth,
Well, maybe that means it's on your end, not at my end.
I'm sure it's on my end. My fucking internet's being stupid.
Okay, anyway, finish up what I was saying. Will eventually become a personal trainer.
Hell yeah. So you're going to open your own PT or your own PT facility? I guess that's a different thing, huh? Not PT, but personal trainer.
Yeah, not physical therapist, personal trainer.
That's really annoying that would be the same.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a long-term goal, open up my own gym.
Why does it have to be long-term?
Because I need experience.
Do you? I know you do.
Yeah.
No, I know you do. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I know you need experience, but are there clients that would be willing to work with you today?
Probably, but I also don't know. I don't have a space to run my business. I don't have any
equipment.
There
you go.
I don't have any sort of range of how much I would charge. So that's why I'm working to figure, and it's very transparent. So that's why I can figure out how much I need to charge, what equipment I need,
Nice.
for the future. And I'm also just in no place to take out a loan for a business. I don't want to do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, come down here and we'll make it a reality.
Yeah. Soon. Could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Good.
You should.
Well, I'm also living rent free.
We can figure it out, Peter.
Okay.
Give me a year and I'll make it so that you can live rent free without your parents.
Okay. You have a year.
Okay.
Valentine's Day next year.
And you're moving down?
Yep. If you can guarantee that I live rent free.
Okay. You and Katie. Depending on what Katie's doing, obviously.
If you can guarantee that.
Okay. You're asking a lot of a good buddy, but I can figure it out.
I didn't ask. You offered.
Yeah, well, you're asking for it now. But we'll make it happen. This podcast will be part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, we can make this happen. And then soon enough, the people are going to be begging for us to do it in person.
Podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since your Wi-Fi won't go out like this.
Yeah, and you've been frozen for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, so have you.
Yeah, but they could see me move on my end.
I'm completely shirtless right now.
That's sick, dude. I hope it, dude.
Yeah.
That would be so. Oh, no. You ran away. Are you there? Oh, you're back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's great.
Am I still frozen?
Yeah, you're like terrifyingly pixelated.
Okay, we're ending this.
No, dude, you look like a black ghost. You changed races.
Sign off.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for listening to episode 3. Oh, and he's back. Just for the sign off. Oh, no, he froze again. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 3 of the You Should Fact Check This podcast. And make sure that you go back through, re-listen to it, leave a comment where you think things need to be fact checked. And
like and
subscribe for next, that we'll drop one next week, obviously, because it's weekly. And let us know what you think we should talk about. Give us a sports topic or a business topic that you should think that we should talk about, so that me and Peter can fight some more.
Peter and I, but yep.
Well, more important.
Grammar's important out there.
Yeah, but I'm more important than grammar. So,
Okay.
Dude,
I'm going to go eat lunch.
This has been terrifying. Yeah. All your frames on this end are terrifying. I love it.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We will see you next week with episode 4. Goodbye.
Bye.